Hello, party people. Is my face in the right place? I think it is. How's everyone doing? Dylan's handle says first, and indeed you are. I can verify. War Mike says hello there. What's up, War Mike? Last stream was at 3 a.m., so I wasn't there, but here we are. But we are back. We're so back. Welcome back, War Mike. Hope you're enjoying your summer. And Vibing Otter says hello, hello. This is perfect stream time for Europe. As we know, I live my life. How come I can't... I never know how to advance here. I press enter. I would like to play, please. There we go. It's confusing, y'all. As we all know, I live my life to please Europe. Even at the expense of America. I feel like 8 p.m. is probably the right time to stream for America, right? That's like prime time. But then, like, it's fucked up for Europe. I feel like 3 p.m. is nice because it's like 3 p.m. It's a nice time for Europe. You know, it's like pre-dinner time in America. You know, it's lunchtime on the West Coast. If you're a degenerate, no offense to my Asian friends, you can stay up late to watch. Or Mike says some good news, some bad news, some ugly news. Damn, if that ain't life, War Mike. How can I would like to look around, please. I can't seem to look around. What's going on? My mouse is fucked up here. Hold on. There we go. Let's go back, please. No, I do not want to replan the mission. I want to just resume, please. I guess we'll save it. Some good news, some bad news, some ugly news. Yeah, if that ain't life, War Mike, if that ain't the thing called life that we all gotta deal with. Hold on. What the fuck is going on? This shit is not working right now. Excuse me, my controls are not working. Mouse and keypad is very upsetting to me because I'm trying to play the game, bro. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm gonna have to restart the game because I'm a fucking idiot. But I guess I can converse with everyone while I reset this up because I'm a fucking idiot. Hold on. I'm exiting the game. My bad, everyone. Let's get into just chatting mode. Tish Shoy. My Chinese is real bad. Says the sun is hardly setting here in Europe. Daytime is super long. That's crazy. I've heard the stories about, you know, when the sun don't set till like 9 p.m. You know, in America, we don't have that type of shit, even if you live super far north. Like, I believe the latest the sun will set in America is like maybe 8:30 p.m. But that's crazy. I hope. I mean, how do y'all feel about that? Honestly, I think I've mentioned this previously on stream. I used to be like a pro summer just because I was summer pilled by society, but then I feel like growing up, as I got older, I realized that I actually prefer winter and like shorter days just because I have so much FOMO in my 20s. I'm like, wow, everyone is out there at the clubs, at the bars, and talking to members of the opposite sex. No one's allowed to do that, please, because I'm going to feel FOMO. That's actually why, like, during COVID, I felt like so at peace because I was like, wow, no one else is allowed to have fun. I can just be a degenerate and play video games and not feel guilty about it. Sockless says, hello, intro. Hope you had a good week. Thank you for another Hitman stream. Hello, Sockless. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I feel kind of bad that I'm not super tapped into the Discord recently, but I do feel like sometimes I just gotta take a social media break, like I said last week, for my mentee B. And I feel like, you know, it's better to slowly work my way into the Discord than possibly, you know, force myself to do it. Because I really enjoy the Discord, and I don't want to not enjoy the Discord. But anyway, you didn't even mention the Discord at all. I just said that because I was reminded of Discord. I'm grateful to be back in Hitman. Hopefully this fucking game fucking works. Please work, bro. And I'm excited to play Hitman. I've played this level previously on my own, but I didn't complete it. So here we are trying to complete it. And my week was alright, but we can get into that later if we want to. I hope everyone's week was good as well. Welcome everyone to the stream. Here we go. Our controls finally fucking work. Alright. So we gotta get into the house. How do I have my spidey sense again? I do have to relearn the controls. My bad, everyone. It doesn't let me show how to edit the control. I have a spidey sense, right? It's option. Oh, it's control. Here we go. Spidey sense. Okay. And I do believe I found out that previously I could sneak in the side here by making someone go to sleep. Or Mike says, Mirka, my childhood cat of almost 20 years, died the next day after I received my bachelor's degree. Presumably died because she got really sick and tried to escape, then escaped for real. At my parents' summer home, exactly where we got her when I was little. As for, well, I'll continue the rest later. War Mike, I'm really sorry to hear that. That sounds extremely tragic. I'm glad that at least your cat got to live a long life. And honestly, hopefully she's out there still living. I mean, if she's not dead, I mean, yeah, we don't know that she has passed away. So it's very possible that she is still alive. I hope that maybe you can get to see her again or find her. But if not, 20 years is a long time, and I hope you have happy memories to remember. Honestly, when I look at Moose, my dog, and I imagine him passing away, I get extremely freaked out. So I can understand. Well, I can't understand, but I can imagine that that's a lot to handle. So I'm sorry, War Mike. I hope you're doing all right. I'm gonna sneak up on this lady and put her to sleep and get inside this place. How do I get cover again? Right, space. And don't crouch. That's really weird. Go, 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 go. Put her to sleep. Go to sleep, 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 go to sleep. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Pick up the keypad. I would like to put her in there. As for white knights in America, this is Alaska erasure. Very true, War Mike, actually. Here in St. Petersburg, there are white knights, but by now they're over, though the day is still long. K-Dog Doom says, that's it. Very large and fun map. One Skills of All says. I know, we're in. We're in. Alright, Spidey Sense. We can try to put that guy to sleep, I think. And he has a disguise, so I would like to put him to sleep. Though I don't know how possible that is when he's sitting on the couch. K-Dog is sending a bunch of emojis. Lizard, worm, and egg emoji. Once he is this Colombia? I believe it's Italy. Alright, we'll put him to sleep. Put this lady to sleep. Oh, they're coming. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Go to sleep, go to sleep. We are going to disguise ourselves as them. Fresh disguise. Kasim says, sorry to hear that, War Mike. Yeah, we're very sorry about that. Kasim says, I want to hear about your week. This, like, July... Thank you, Cat Sims, for giving me an opening to talk about my week. That doesn't sound extremely narcissistic. If anyone wants to talk about their week as well, I'm happy to hear about it. Or talk about it on the Discord, I guess. Like I said before, I will try to find my way back into the Discord because I really enjoy the Discord. I've just, like, needed time to mentally, like, I don't know. Oh, let's not get in the closet, bro. Like, yeah, I guess, like, this kind of ties into why I've been taking a break from the Discord. It's just that, like, July has been, like, a tough week for me. Not a tough week, a tough month for me. And I guess, like, I've just been struggling with depression this month, you know? Like, a classic case of introverted madness depression, which rears its ugly head sometimes. I feel like in July... Oh, there's two people right there, bro. Well, they don't know me, right? Let's, and what do we have? We have... Oh, let's not do that. Let's look at our shit. We have a gun, camera, coin... And I want to kill those guys. Anyway, yeah, I've been feeling a little depressed this week. Like I said, it's partially to do with the rejection I received partially to do with mansion staff. Let's do that. Partially to do with like, I don't know, just like feeling very stuck in New York City and like not making progress. Like, I'm sure if you've been watching these streams, you've been hearing me complain about needing a job for like fucking for like fucking months now. You know what I mean? And I just feel like very stuck and very like struggling to make progress on my life, and like that's causing me to be depressed. And I would like to not be depressed, and like I'm trying my best to live my life and frickin', I don't know, be better, but it's tough. It's just tough. I be napping a lot, and just trying not to hate the neighborhood I live in, trying to like improve my healthy habits, like sleeping earlier, and like not like playing so many video games. Like I've tried to like not play video games during the weekdays and just like focus on like being creative. And like, you know, and YouTube creativity is like another like struggle that I struggle with, but we'll get back to that after I read more of chat. Dylan Sandal says, I haven't joined the Discord, don't let it affect your streaming. I appreciate it, Dylan Sandal. I mean, yeah, I appreciate the advice, Dylan Sandal. I definitely won't let it affect the streaming too much. Definitely, like, sometimes, like, I feel like, streaming, like, I really enjoy streaming, but, like, sometimes I feel like I'm, like, up here performing, you know what I mean? Even if it's just performing for, like, 5 people. Sometimes, like, I need to, like, not psych myself out so much and, like, remember that life, my life is supposed to be enjoyable, bro. K-Dog Doom says it's heartbreaking about the cat. Once he says 20 years is good. Cormac says we'll find her at the other side of a rainbow bridge. Thank you for your support. Yeah. Yeah. Very sorry to hear that, War Mike, but yeah, you'll see her. Yeah, the Rainbow Bridge, man. That's a beautiful. I heard about that the first time like a week ago. It's a beautiful way to put it, and yeah. Well, you know, our animal companions are here to keep us company for a while, but you know, we'll reunite with them in the spirit world. You know, their souls are very bonded to us, so we'll see them again. When I see you again. K-Dog says, I gotta build a push cart right now. Wish me luck. That's crazy. What do you have to build that for? Are you like a medieval peasant? Like what? That's just funny to hear. But yeah, maybe you have a good reason to do that. Caston45 says we do be yapping on the Discord. Like I love to yap. Honestly, like the Discord homies, y'all are like my type of people. You know what I mean? Even though like do I want to disguise myself as a housekeeper? I feel like maybe, well, we want to get closer to these people. Where are we? We're on the 3rd floor. We got to get up to the 4th floor at the very least, right? The 4th floor and the 5th floor. So let's go up one more level. I feel like mansion staff, we're pretty high level as mansion staff, right? I feel like mansion staff are maybe higher level than housekeepers. So let's find a way to get up to the 4th floor. Yeah, I do like to yap, and sometimes like I just be so lonely, dog. I guess that's another thing about like my life and my week. Sometimes I just be lonely, dog, and I just be struggling to live and understand my human experience. And I feel like yapping with people in the Discord is like a nice reprieve from that. But then also sometimes like I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? I feel like it's weird. I don't know how to express like all the ennui and anguish I feel in my soul in the Discord. You know, not to say that that's even what I want to say all the time, but it's just like yeah, that's just how I be feeling sometimes. You know what I mean? That's just how I be feeling sometimes, and I it's not even that like I don't trust the people in the Discord to like understand it. It's just that like I don't even know how to explain my own feelings to myself sometimes. Anyway, that's enough yapping about my fucking depression. One Skills says, I gotta surprise my cousin for his birthday today, maybe. Good luck with that, One Skills of All. Hopefully you can be just as sneaky as my hitman and surprise them like this. Is anyone around the corner I can surprise? Like this. Yeah! Surprise. All right, that guy's suspicious of me, but he won't see me sneaking up from behind, right? Oh, no, someone's just suspicious. There's someone. Oh, no, he's coming this way. Run. All right, he's coming. He's following me. Good luck, one skills of all. K-Dog says, you can tell us about your week of July unprompted. We won't bite. I appreciate that, K-Dog. I mean, y'all ever see the Bo Burnham Make Happy special where he talks about like he has a song what's the song? It's at the end of Make Happy. It's called what is it called? It's Can't Handle This Right Now, and he says like, he says, I want to give you the night out that you deserve, but I want to say what I think and not care what you think about it. A part of me. And then he talks about how he's like fucking depressed and like being like a stand-up comedian. Sometimes like he has to wear the facade of being a stand-up comedian even though like he's depressed sometimes, and like provide people entertainment even though like he's personally depressed. Obviously I'm not Bo Burnham, but like I could relate to that. I feel like I could relate a little bit to that, you know what I mean? So what was I talking about? Oh yeah, basically I'm just saying like sometimes I'm like, I don't really even want to get up here and just fucking rant about my life for 2 hours. That's like what Minecraft therapy is for. And by the way, I did record a Minecraft therapy yesterday. So Minecraft therapy is on the way where I kind of yap more about my fucking life. But yeah, I appreciate that, K-Dog. I know it's really like, as they say, it's not you. It's me. I know it's like it's not no one else is like the reason I'm like fucking weird. It truly is just me. So I appreciate you guys. Yeah. Warmike says, at least Zenit won the first official game of the season today, right before the stream. Beat our biggest rivals, Spartak Moscow. Refs tried to fuck us over, but I got to agree just even for him. Did y'all's season just start again, bro? I feel like it was just yesterday you were telling me you guys won the season. Who is this lady, bro? Who is this lady? Is that just a hat? It's just a hat. Mother Caruso's bedroom. Interesting. And it's just a hat. Okay. What's this? A clue. A hint. Intel. Intel on how to kill people.
Medical journal. Caruso suffered a breakdown last year.
Just like me, a mentee B.
His favorite record playing in the empty dining hall and seen her chairlift move by itself. Upon hearing the service bell ring in Isabella's old bedroom, Caruso entered alone and was later found unconscious by his staff.
I can be a ghost and fucking put him to sleep. Alright. So, the favorite record playing in the empty dining hall and her chairlift moved by herself. The service bell ring in Isabella's old bedroom. Alright, so if I can get him into this room by himself, I could put him to sleep maybe. But yeah, football. Football, War Mike. I've been watching a little bit of World Cup, but not. I've been trying to, like I said before. I feel like I mentioned I've been trying to like be less obsessed with sports. So I've been trying to not be obsessed with the World Cup, but it is interesting, and sports sometimes is a welcome distraction. Although the fact that the U.S. men's national team got absolutely fucking owned by Belgium. That was not such a good mood. I could subdue this guy. I don't really feel like that's a good idea or necessary. Let's go here. Anyone suspicious of me in here? Nope. Hello, I am just a house staff. Katsim says, yeah, this July's been rough. It's like a February, July.
Hey, Butler did it, didn't you? Yeah, you don't get it, do you? That's all right.
I will do it, bro. That is a good way to put it. It is like a. It hasn't really felt like summer to me. It's been feeling more like summer started, but I feel like the summer's just been like fucking marching on. Or like tomorrow is gonna be fucking June 20th, right? It's gonna be like pretty it's almost gonna be August, which means like summer's like almost about to end, but it feels like to me summer hasn't even started, bro. I don't know. Cyclist, I'm sorry to hear about your July. There are parts that are very relatable. Glad to hear you're trying to get your sleep schedule back on track. Yeah, I appreciate the support, Cyclist. Yeah, I feel like sometimes, like Fu Chen in the Discord said that really got me thinking is that, like, you know, he's been trying to, like, sometimes he just tries to live life on autopilot and just, like, accepts that, like, sometimes, you know, the employee version of him will not act perfectly, but it's better than, like, the high level manager executive functioning version of him. Like, oh, no, 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 don't be suspicious of me. Who's suspicious of me? This person? A fellow person is suspicious of me. What if I put you to sleep? Oh, he's coming this way, bro. Okay, okay. Could this be a time for me to assassinate him? If I could put... There he is. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Personal space. Yeah, sometimes I just feel like, you know, it's good to just be on autopilot. Like, you're fucking, get your sleep schedule back on track. Just, like, get your work schedule defaulted. Save the video games for the weekend, and then maybe that just, like, default that all that bullshit. It's, like, very obvious and simple, but sometimes the obvious simple shit really is, like, how you defeat depression. It's not by, like, having an epiphany. It's just by, like, doing the mundane shit that, like, keeps your sanity, keeps your baseline sanity at a decent level. I want to get to that gramophone, but this guy right here is being weird. Chasm says, agree, relatable about feeling behind on life. Yeah. Yeah, especially now that I'm 28, I feel that clock getting closer to 30, bro. No offense to anyone who's 30 in chat. Obviously, I know that, like, it's not like I fucking explode when I turn 30, but yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I think that, like, I would be happy if, like, I imagine, like, when I was 14, I feel like if I had to have guessed, I would have been like, or what I would have wanted for myself, I would have been like, yeah, ideally I would be married and have kids and like be working on my mortgage by the time I was 28. And now currently I have none of those things. So it's definitely like some dissonance there that you know, I can't be too hard on myself, because, like, another thing I'm trying to work through is, like, not feeling so much shame just for, like, being a human being. But yeah, sometimes life is hard, bro. Sometimes life is hard. I feel like we should put this person to sleep. Put him to sleep. Put him to sleep. Put him to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Oh, I can't wear your disguise, bro? Fuck. Then let's move you somewhere no one can see you, because I want your disguise, bro. I can't take your disguise? Oh, I'm fucked, bro. Never mind. Fuck you, bro. K-Dog Doom says, no, we're introverts. You need to get farther away. Sakla says, yeah, we do talk about it quite often on the Discord as well. Introverted yapping. The best comedians are depressed. Change my mind. Yeah. Everyone, yeah. It is interesting that, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like my people are introverted, so I'm glad that the Discord is like an introvert's haven, because I feel like there's enough havens for extroverts in the real world that we need introverts. At the very least, we need our own Discord. All right, how am I gonna get through? I've been bullshitting around here for long enough. I need to go get the housekeeper's disguise, which was, I believe, on the 3rd floor somewhere. So let's go there. Can I put you to sleep and take your disguise? No, because you're leaning. Oh no, there's 2 people. I wouldn't want to put you to sleep anyway. My bad. All right, I need to get another disguise, but this house is so big that I'm already lost. Chasm says the best comedians are depressed. Change my mind. Yeah, I do feel like sometimes, like, I subscribe a little too much to the depressed artist trope, where, like, I truly do believe that, like, part of my artistic creative ability comes from, like, the fact that, like, I'm chronically depressed. But I don't know if that's, like, a healthy mindset to have, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like a healthier mindset to have would be to believe that I can be happy and also make great art. But I don't know. That's It's a bit of a not hasn't necessarily been my experience. All right, now we can sneak up to that gramophone. Also, let me remember where we are. Drop disguise mansion staff on the 4th floor, and we're gonna turn on that gramophone. Talkless is another Minecraft therapy to play on repeat. That's right. I'll get to editing that eventually, and then it'll come out. You guys will know when it comes out, for sure. Cassim says, Once Golo says, that's why the world should be more depressing. And then Cassim says, that's an interpretation one. I do feel like sometimes, like, depression, it's not necessarily good. All right, he's back here. I don't think I can. I would love to snipe him from here, but I feel like that requires like too many moving parts. So let's turn on that gramophone, bro. I do feel like if the world was more depressed, maybe people would be more kind or considerate. I don't know what the word is. Can I put you to sleep? I can't put you to sleep. Oh, no. I did not want to do that. I punched her in the face. I did not mean to do that. Oh, well. Let's put her in the bathroom. I thought I could put her to sleep, bro. I guess I should kill her, huh? Because she's a witness. No, don't do that. Don't do that. It's just leave her here. Whoops. Dylan's handle says playing on repeat adds an extra layer of madness. So true. All right, let's. Okay, I think. All right, can we snipe him? Boom, boom, boom! Oh my God, we did it, bro. Okay. Oh my God, we were so sneaky, bro. All right. K-Dog says distractions are good. Hold on, I gotta scroll up in chat. Oh, distractions are good. Her Netflix special, Old Baby, is amazing. She also has a free series on YouTube where she loses her mind and has to move back in with her parents. It's very good. Who is this person? I think I missed who this person is. Old Baby. She loses her mind and has to move back in with her parents. Is very good. Sounds like the story of my fucking life. That's very interesting. I would like to check that out. I love, honestly, like, I'm not, like, I like stand-up comedy in theory, but, like, I'm so jealous of other stand-up comedians that they're living their best lives, and, like, I'm too much of a pussy. No offense to women everywhere. I'm too much of a pussy to, like, to follow my dreams and, like, public speak, that, like, it depresses me. Oh boy. Target lockdown. It's only now that it's locked down because I got fucking shot in the head, bro. Oh, that's the room. Okay. Okay, none of these people suspect me, which is good. We gotta make our way upstairs. Basic One Biology says, my goat, what up? Basic One Biology says 30. Damn, bro, rip. I mean, I will be 30 in 1.5 years, and I hope that I will have the maturity by the time I'm 30 to realize that the rest of my life awaits me. But welcome back to the stream, Basic One Biology. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well being disguised and aliased in the world, bro. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. K-Dog Doom says, I dropped out of prep school to fight wildfires and be insane for 10 years. You're all doing great, in my honest opinion. Amazing given the circumstances. 30 is young, the media lies. Real eyes, realize. Society isn't built for us, that's a fact. If you like loud people and alcohol, the world is your oyster. If you like nature and birds and people who can measure their tone, you really just have a library, LMFAO. So true, K-Dog. Once again, not to glorify Ted Kaczynski. FBI, if you're watching this, I do not support, blowing people up. But you gotta admit, he was kind of onto something when he said that industrial society and its consequences have been disastrous for mankind, bro. It's like, if you want to just... Basically, like, If you want to, like, not contribute to the destruction of the planet... Oh, I'm compromised, bro? That's fucked up, bro. But none of these guys are suspicious of me. Alright, we're making our way upstairs. There's a lot of people who are suspicious of me, though. We gotta make... Let's save the game. This is a great time to save the game, as well. Yeah, basically, like, I don't know. I, too, would like to be David... What's his name? David Henry Thoreau, and, like, just fuck off in a cabin in the woods. But I feel like it's just very difficult for me. I don't know how to start. I don't have the money to afford a cabin. I don't know how to grow my own food. So that's shit. Also, K-Dog, like, I respect your lore immensely that you've dropped in the chat, dropped in the Discord and in life. I feel like you've lived a very interesting life. I feel like I am too much of a normie to have the interesting life that you've lived, but it sounds very interesting, and I feel like I respect it. And honestly, sometimes I feel a little bit too much like a normie, and I feel like, yeah, maybe living a life where you fight fires and not care so much about corporate bullshit. I feel like if I was I feel like, you know, I'm like, you know, I'm fucking Moana, and I just want to get off the island that is industrial society, but it's not so easy. It's not so easy. K-Dog says, I love being cynical myself. I'm definitely cynical as fuck, K-Dog. Capsim says, I also feel like I'm going to catch up on chat real quick. Capsim says, I kind of feel like I made better art when I'm depressed. Like during my gap year, I was my absolute happiest. I wrote 0 music. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely a middle ground. It's when I'm happy, I actually feel like I have nothing to, like, be creative about. I'm like, what am I going to be creative about? Like the fucking birds chirping and the sunlight streaming in through my window. Like, what am I going to do? Write a fucking poem about that? Versus, like, when I'm depressed, the anguish, bro, just unlocks some sort of, like, weird creativity in my brain where I'm like, what if I just make a fucking puppet show about my depression? That's a great idea. And I'm like, yeah, let me do that, bro. And it's interesting for sure. I would love to get another... Oh, we got to keep moving. Someone's suspicious of me. I would love to, you know, be able to access that creativity when I'm not depressed, but not so easy. But I also feel like I've been so depressed recently in my life that it's actually blocking my creativity in a different way, where it's like I feel so much pressure to be creative that is also no bueno for my creativity. You know what I mean? Where it's also like I feel like who is this person? Is this someone I should know? Oh no, she's the person I punched earlier. Let's not go there then. Let's switch back into a mansion disguise, if possible. No one here is suspicious of me, so I'm just going to cross through here, everyone. No need to be suspicious. Sockless says, wow, that library thing you said was so funny, K-Dog. It's very true. That's what I'm saying, like, and then the extroverts are even trying to take the libraries away from us introverts by being like, oh, let's have, like, social reading clubs at the fucking bar. It's like, that's called the fucking library, bro. Respect the library and the fact you gotta be quiet when you read, okay? You're trying to fucking turn reading by yourself into an extroverted activity because you guys are obsessed with the idea of reading as an aesthetic. You gotta give us at least something. K-Dog says, I have so much to say about the dynamics between poor mental well-being and creativity. And then Hasm says, true about the library, also bookstores. Yeah. Extroverts, you gotta give us some, throw us a bone somewhere, bro, because they're trying to take over everything. They're trying to have all these extrovert events at the bookstore. Oh, hell no. Alright, we're doing great. We killed one person, which is farther than I got the last time I played this level. Let's go up to level 6 and try to kill this other person somehow. And let's also look at our inventory. What do we have? We got a gun. I have this explosive, which is very nice that I prepped for. So that might be something useful to blow them up with. But let's get up to that 6th floor. Cassim says, this is why I miss mall bookstores. I wish, like, malls were still a thing, bro. There used to be this Canadian TV show, 16. I don't know if that show, like, colored my opinion of malls to be, like, so, like, to be so hyped up beyond what they actually are. But I feel like malls were such a cool third space. Basically, what I'm saying is that if malls existed, maybe we wouldn't need Hinge and Gen Z wouldn't be so socially fucked up. It's all because the malls fucking closed down that we're all fucked up. Because we have nowhere else to be except fucking on Discord now. No offense to Discord. One skill says, you can also run in this game instead of having to walk everywhere. That's true. Will I trigger suspicion if I walk? No, I won't, actually. So that's a good idea. That's a good idea, One Skills of All. Thank you for that suggestion. Like this person. I'm just late for my shift delivering crap to people. I don't know. Oh, this person might be suspicious of me. That's a good place to run past. We gotta go up to the 6th floor. We are on the 5th floor. K-Dog says, truly poor mental health leads to preventable deaths and health problems that prevent someone from being creative because you can't be creative when you're not alive. Very true, K-Dog. I mean, that's very true. Like, Vincent van Gogh, you know, maybe he could have been more creative if he had his ear. You know what I mean? Not to make light of a serious ear-cutting situation, but you know what I mean. I do agree with what you're saying, though. It's like, yeah, if you have, like, truly bad mental health, then, like, it's, how do I get up there? Oh, I see, this way. If you have truly bad mental health, then, like, you're just, like, struggling to get out of bed every day. You know what I mean? Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. How do I get up there, then? I need a better disguise. I mean, maybe I could just put you to sleep, bro. You're the only person watching this way. Well, there is somewhere here. I need another disguise. I need another high-level disguise. Chasm says, don't be sus. Don't be sus. I am. Yes, right. How am I going to get past? I guess I could put him asleep, or let me try to find another disguise. K-Dog says, however, thinks spending some time insane gives a person perspective on the world that others lack, but being insane forever is not good for anyone's heart. Very true. It's like I was saying, like, I feel like I've been depressed for, like, so long that it's starting to, like, you know, affect my ability to be creative in, like, a bad way, where I just, like, don't feel motivated to be creative, which is not good. However, like I was saying earlier also, like, yeah, being depressed, I feel like being depressed does give you, like, a certain level of compassion, maybe, with other people who are struggling, which is useful, you know what I mean? It's useful to, like, have that empathy or sympathy for people who are struggling and just, like, fucking be a considerate person, you know what I mean? Cassim says, K-Dog spitting lines. Very true. Sakla says, Cassims, wow, you write music. I did not know that. Would love to hear it someday. That's right. I think I would encourage everyone to make their art and share their art. Like I always say, I feel like I've said it in a Minecraft therapy video. I don't think art should be reserved for the talented. Not to say that you're not talented, Catsim. Sorry, that came across wrong. But, like, you know, I don't think it should just be like, oh, only Olivia Rodrigo is allowed to, like, share her songs and no one else is allowed to. You know what I mean? Because, like, who knows? You could be Olivia Rodrigo. You know what I mean? And just because, like, Olivia Rodrigo is popular doesn't mean that her music is the only music that connects with people or has something expressive to say or something truthful to say. You know what I mean? So, I totally agree. All right, how do I get up there? I truly might just have to put them to sleep. Kasim says, heart emojis and let's be Bon Iver, retreat to the woods and make a killer album. So true. I think we should retreat to the woods and we can all form like a rap collective. We can form the new Brockhampton, but instead of forming from a Kanye West forum, we can form from my Discord and just create our own fucking... Oh fuck. Don't be suspicious of me. We can create our own hip-hop collective. Someone who's good at art can do our album cover. K-Dog says, I don't count you as a normie. You're in the Interesting Freaks Club. I appreciate it. One Skills of All says, bro is New York's Truman Show. That's funny. Yeah, I do feel it. I do feel that's such a good like light diss when skills evolve. Bro is New York's Truman Show that honestly puts my life in perspective. And like sometimes I can get into my own head about like being on YouTube where I truly do feel like I'm like on the Truman Show, but the YouTube version. You know what I mean? But then it's also like there's fucking probably 10 people watching this stream right now. You know what I mean? It's not that serious, bro. Can I put you to sleep and will no one notice? No, that guy's gonna notice. All right, let's. How am I gonna do this? Let's go down. I've been walking around for the same level. This game is great because it allows me to just walk around in circles and yap. Let's go down to level 0 and see if we can't destroy that virus. And maybe by the time we destroy that virus, we will also we will also find another disguise. K-Dog says 16 gave me very unrealistic expectations. Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. I thought like I was depressed when I was 16, but I guess I still like had that fantasy that I was gonna like fucking live the best life ever by the time I became an adult, which slowly realizing it's not happening. Cassim says friendship. JK. I think my brain no worky, so I'm not sure what that's in reference to. Cassim says, what if I'm Olivia Rodrigo? That's what I'm saying. You could be Olivia Rodrigo. You could actually literally be Olivia Rodrigo, because I've never seen I've never seen you and Olivia Rodrigo in the same room. And then secondly, you literally could be as talented as Olivia Rodrigo. I do not equate popularity with talent one bit. You know what I mean? I feel like some very talented people have like fucking 10 listeners on Spotify. And some people who have fucking 50 million listeners on Spotify, I'm like, this is fucking trash. I have no idea how you got up here. K-Dog says, I'm not only depressed, TBH, because of medication. Is that person coming to a lower level? No, they're still on level 6, and I still can't get to level 6. I can't even figure out how to get to level 0 now. Yeah, I've never been on medication for my depression, but I feel like I've mentioned before, I feel like that may have to do with my own, like, self-resistance to, like, basically receiving any help at all from, like, fucking the Western medical industrial complex than an actual indictment of a medication. And who knows, it actually really could help me. Alright, we got to go down to the first floor. This person has no idea that I punched her in the face before. Also, someone got fucking shot in the head earlier, and no one's giving us... No, everyone's going about their work like it's very normal. Cassim says that would be wild Hannah Montana level shit. It would be. It would be. And the funny thing about Hannah Montana, too, is that it's very obvious that she's just put on a wig. But no one has any idea she's Hannah Montana. I feel like if you were Olivia Rodrigo, we would all be like, can't believe we didn't realize she was Olivia Rodrigo this whole time. Yeah, it would be funny. Can I disguise this? No, it's compromised. This disguise compromised. Can't do that. Can't go that way because I believe all those people are housekeepers or mansion staff as well. Discord cult, Cassim says. That's so true. We could go into the woods, form a Discord cult. I will not be the leader. I'll leave that to someone else. I would like to just be a mindless sheep in the cult, please, because being a cult leader seems like a lot of work. Seems like very stressful. I just want someone to tell me what to do so I can achieve eternal salvation. Dylan Sandal says, my pronoun is chat. I respect that, chat. K-Dog says, though honestly no part of me wants to see my psych every month. I hate it every time, which is technically dumb. It's the reason I get life-changing healthcare. I should look forward to it, I guess, LOL. Yeah. I'm afraid to, like, talk to a therapist, so I respect anyone who has the balls to, like, bear their life to basically a stranger. But, yeah, I'm afraid to, talk to someone about my feelings. Is this a body bag, bro? No, it's not a body bag. How am I gonna get to level 0? Cassius says, but psychotherapy good, psychiatry good. It is true. It do seem to help people. And yeah, again, healthcare and meds is good. Kato says therapy helps more in the long run, but if you're too depressed, therapy is just depressing. That's funny. I feel like I've mentioned this before in chat, but I do feel like sometimes, like, our society, like, just in pop culture, people talk so much about therapy, like, music artists and fucking, I don't know, fucking actors and just, like, famous people talk so much about therapy that it's become, like, so, like, I don't know, normalized, which is good. I do believe that's good that, talking about your feelings is normalized. Didn't I pick up the security card, bro? But I can't get into any of these doors. But yeah, I feel like maybe we could walk across this way. Maybe we'll go on the other side. What's on the other side, bro? I do feel like sometimes the fact that like therapy being discussed so much in the culture, it's like presented as this like silver bullet that will magically fix all your problems if like you schedule an appointment with a therapist, which I don't necessarily feel is true. You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes you have a problem and you just gotta figure out your fucking life and your problems. You know what I mean? And this is coming from a person who's never been to therapy, so what do I know? I could just be talking out my ass, but that's my general feeling and vibe. Pick up a crowbar. Is this... Let's holster of crowbar. Who is this person? It's a guard. And guards around the corner. What's this? You can turn on a generator. Why not? Let's do that shit, bro. Kasim says, I have a conspiracy theory. Oh shit. Let's get out of here, bro. No. I'm not suspicious. Alright, let's put him to sleep. Put him to sleep. Go to sleep. Can I disguise myself as you? I can! Oh, now you're fucked, bro. Now you guys are fucked. Kasim says, I have a conspiracy. I did not realize that just putting on a Hawaiian shirt would basically make everyone think I'm mansion security. Kasim says, I have a conspiracy theory that people who are famous are just hot, not necessarily talented, and obviously that's not necessarily true. I mean, some people are going to be upset at me for saying this, but I kind of believe that the reason Sabrina Carpenter is so popular and famous is because, like, sex sells, honestly. And it's not necessarily...
Sorry, not even bodyguards. You need to find
okay.
another way.
Okay, that's my bad, but we will go upstairs and try to assassinate them on level 6. That's okay. But now we've also found where we can get to the virus, right? Because this is level 0. Alright, now we know. Yeah, no offense to all the Sabrina Carpenter stans out there. I'm honestly not even saying that, like, I don't believe that she's talented. It could, like, I fully admit that, like, I'm possibly very biased against Sabrina Carpenter, you know, because I'm Team Olivia, and you know, there's like a debate that, like, actually Sabrina Carpenter is, like, super feminist. She's, like, showing that, like, you know, sexuality can be, like, very, very positive for women or whatever. But also, probably 60% of me believes that she's just famous because she's hot and she's very willing to be sexualized and sex sells. Once again, no offense, Sabrina Carpenter, or all the Carpenters. Are her fans called Carpenters? That'd be funny. All the Carpenters out there. Dylan Sandal says, "Do you trust traditional Chinese medicine?" I honestly do, bro. I eat the fucking little, but Chinese medicine is not really about, like, making yourself not depressed. You know what I mean? Chinese medicine is more about, like, physical benefits, I feel like. Well, I guess, like, shit like feng shui and, like, I don't know, fucking meditation is, and acupuncture maybe is like mental health based. But I do believe in, like, fucking the random Chinese medicines that they give, like the bo zai yin. The bozayin that you eat to, like, fix an upset stomach, bro. I believe in that shit. I believe in that shit all day, bro. K-Dog says she's Olivia Rodrigo pretending to be a scientist to escape the pressure. That's so true. She's like, you know what would be... You know what is slightly less stressful than being a mega pop star, but still extremely stressful? Being a PhD. I honestly think being a PhD might be more stressful than being a pop star, because at least when you're a pop star, you're extremely rich. No offense, Cat Sims. You know what I mean, though. When you're a PhD, you got struggles, and you don't even get to fucking, you know, get chauffeured around everywhere. Cat Sims says, turn academia to escape pressure and judgment. That's what I'm saying. There, you still got to deal with a bunch of bullshit in academia, I bet, Cat Sims. All right, now we can sneak past you, bro. How do you do, fellow bodyguard? All right. Oh, but there's so many people up here who are suspicious, who are sus of me, because I am not a normal bodyguard. But we are now on the level. We can plant this bomb. Is she just beyond this door, bro? Ooh, I don't know if we want to unlock this door. Is she in the next room over? Can I zoom in on this map? She's not in the next room over. She's in a different room. I can plant the bomb, maybe. But there's a lot of people around a lot of corners who are sus of me. And she's moving further away from me. Let's unlock this door. K-Dog says, apparently genetic testing can test for fear of public speaking. Is that like a genetic thing? I thought it was just me being a little bitch. Once again. Not to, pardon my French. Alright, we're in. What is here, bro? Oh, I can get in here. Oh, this is a scientist's room. Oh, shit. Someone's gonna come in here, bro. Get in here. Get in here, bro. Someone is sus. I should plant the bomb here. Because I believe this is the science room, right? It's her office. Yes, it is her office. I can plant the bomb here and blow her up. Guy Sims' intro, don't pay for therapy. Get paid to do Minecraft therapy on yourself. So true. So true. Alright, we get this. We holster this, though. Anyone sus? Alright, let's get out of here. Let's plant this shit, bro. Plant this shit. Pick up the letter opener, sure. No, but I do want to plant this rubber duck bomb, bro. How do I put this down? Right click? How do I put this down, bro? Oh, no. I want to put this down. Let's save while I figure out how to do this shit. K-Dog Dooms. I don't know why I said Doom. K-Dog says, TBH, therapy was useless until I got my ADHD assessment. Hey, whatever it takes, right? I do feel like, I mean, yeah, like getting meds for like a legit medical condition, I think is very important. Therapy, I feel like, yeah. I don't know. I could talk about my feelings with myself, just like Hudson says, you know. Vibing Otter says, if you've seen Sopranos, you can get some real therapy advice just by watching that show. I've seen all the Sopranos multiple times, Vibing Otter. Sometimes I put that shit on as my comfort show, which I know is crazy because they're fucking murdering people in that show. But I do love that show. How do I plant this shit, bro? I want to plant it. I see. I can't plant it there, but I can plant it here. Oh, I see. I have to throw it, right? Okay, there we go. Here we go. And then I can click to detonate it. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, bro. All right, and then we'll just wait for her to come back into her office, bro. She's going to come back to her office eventually, right? Eventually, she'll be back in her office. Let's just stand here, non-suspiciously, and wait for her to get back in her office, bro. Oh, is she back in her office right now, bro? Oh, she is. She's dead, right? Oh, is she not dead? Fuck, bro. Oh, I thought she was going to blow up there, bro. God damn it, bro. Alright, this guy says something. Oh, boy.
Is Francesca
No, I'm not right there. I'm not right there. It's not me. It's not me. You guys don't know me. Can I vault this shit, bro? I need to vault some shit, bro.
Yeah, I hear you. I don't like your face.
It's not me, bro. It's not me. I thought that shit was gonna work. It didn't work. I can't even vault any shit now. I'm going upstairs, which is bad, because I'm gonna run out of space to escape from. I discovered the attic, which is great. There's guards here.
Possible. Just look for a combination.
Alright. Alright. I really thought that was gonna get her ass, but I guess not, bro. Can I vault down, bro? I can't vault down here, bro? Oh, boy. I do love Melfi. Jennifer Melfi. She has given me some great advice. And I appreciate her very much. I thought that was going to work, bro. I should have been quicker on... I don't know. I guess I should let her get quicker to that explosive. K-Dog says, I talk too much and my life isn't crazy, so they always think bipolar PTSD, and it's actually ADHD, anxiety, some PTSD. Sucked a lot. Point is, psychological assessments are difficult to get covered by insurance, but can make a huge difference in how informed and specific the care you receive is. Otherwise, therapists and psychiatrists just take shots in the dark. Yeah. You know, obviously, when I say I'm depressed and stuff, it's more of like, you know, I'm just like, that's not like a serious medical diagnosis I'm giving myself. But, you know, maybe if I did talk to a therapist, they would find some fucked up shit about me. But I feel like, God damn it, bro. I thought I was going to be able to kill her there, bro. But yeah. Yeah, bro, that shit can be very useful and important. Getting some necessary meds. Shit, they're all coming this way, bro. Can I put this guy to sleep? Let's put this guy to sleep, bro. Let's try it, bro. Disguise, disguise, disguise. I'm already wearing this disguise. Bad, bad. Shit. I need another disguise, bro. Where is this lady now? She's not on the 6th floor. She has... Where is she gone, bro? Did I kill her? Did I actually kill her? What's going on? Where is this lady? She's on the 6th. She's on... level 0. Okay. Well, now we're fucked. I have no idea how I'm gonna do this shit now. K-Dog says, it's your predisposition as an electric-powered meat suit. I guess talking about my depression. Sorry. Sometimes I fall behind on chat and then I lose the thread. But I assume it's talking about my depression. Yeah. Sometimes I'm like... Sometimes I do feel like I feel so much shame for, like, just being a human being. When it's like, yeah, bro, you're a human being. Sometimes you're gonna feel depressed. That's just how it is, dog. Okay, we can't get this guy. Let's put this gun away, bro. Let's go out here. Can I vault this, bro? Can vault this. Alright, I want to get out of here before this guy wakes up, bro. Okay. Deep down, we're all meat suits, Catsim says. So true. So true. Safe combination. Okay. What's in the safe? 369. There's this. Alright, let's go back. Can I get back to the attic? Probably not. Oh, I'm back here, bro? On this floor? Shit, dog. Okay, how are we gonna do this? Let's keep sneaking around. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Bathroom. Bad guys there.
Big dog, you copy? Some guy is being a nuisance to everyone. We need to stop him.
I'm definitely being a nuisance, bro. Are they around this corner? Yeah, they are around this corner. All right,
Man, I'm here now and the area is clear. Over.
Clear. Over. All right, they're coming back this way. Oh fuck, they're all coming this way, bro. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. Fuck my life, bro. Get me out of here, bro. Once again, get me out of here. Can I steal your suit, please? I want to just get a different disguise if possible. No, I'm already disguised as that guy. This guy didn't even notice me take down his friend like two minutes from there. I can vault here though. I can push this guy to eliminate him. Why not, bro? Goodbye. Goodbye, bro. All right. Oh, non-target killed. That's my bad. That was my first not. I forgot that I needed to not kill targets. Chasm says, I don't think many popular celebs are particularly talented. It's mostly just nepotism. And then there's Selena Gomez, who's actually a very talented actress, but tried to be a singer. That's so funny. Yeah, I feel like it is a lot of nepotism, right? Like Billie Eilish is an industry plant. All that crap. Let's see what's in this safe, bro. Are there still people up here? Yeah, once again, no offense to anyone who's a fan of those people. Like art, I admit it's like a very subjective thing. So maybe, you know, different strokes for different folks. I just don't see the big deal with them. Cassim says, probably your average person auditioning for Broadway is more talented than Sabrina. Can sing better than Sabrina. That's actually true. Broadway singers and opera singers are actually very, very talented. I respect them. DNA sample. What am I supposed to do about that, bro? Kessim says, oh yeah, I've seen the video about how this is somehow feminism. Who knows, man? Hair and skin sales belong to Francisco DeSantis. Let me put this maybe in her room? There's a lot of crap up here that I could use. Dump. Missing propane flask. Propane flask. And I could dump it in here? Where does this lead, bro? Where is she? She's on level 4. I mean, we might as well, bro. Well, that was cool, but useless. And another disguise would be useful if I could find it. This is another place. Is she maybe adjacent to this one? No, she's not. Might as well pick this up just in case. Who knows? Oh, I can't. Now I can't put it away. I have to use it. Sure, let's blow this up too. Why not, bro? Once you all says Melfi is my goat. So true. K-Dog says I'm crashing hard. Put too much pressure on myself to build this push cart. Need food, she's on it. You do gotta eat food. You can't work on an empty stomach, as they say. And good luck with the push cart. Oh, who is that, bro? Heard a voice, bro. I have too much shit in my inventory, I believe, to hold anything. Oh boy. How are we gonna do this shit, bro? Yeah. Get some food. You can't work on an empty stomach. Kasim says, is that the safe combination on the safe? It was the safe. And now I've opened the safe to get some weird-ass DNA. Alright, how am I gonna kill this lady? I should have been more patient with that explosive. It may have blown her up better, but I was not patient. Toy tank. Well, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with this shit, bro. Non-lethal. Alright, where is she again? She's back on the 6th floor. Maybe we could just find a sneaky corner and shoot her, just like we did with the other guy. K-Dog says, not big on Billie Eilish. I think she's a solid artist. The industry plan stuff always hits me as odd, because I'm just like, that's how the record industry works. I think she started the major discourse on that was a fake punk bad with these chicks in it. A fake punk bad with these chicks in it. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like the industry plant stuff and the nepotism stuff. Like Gracie Abrams, I'm a Gracie Abrams fan, and even I can admit she's a nepo baby. You know what I mean? But it is kind of just like that's how this shit works. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, no shit. If you have connections, you're gonna have a better shot. That's kind of just like how life in general works. You know what I mean? But still, I feel like yeah, I'm not the I'm not the hugest Billie Eilish fan either. I feel like she's all right, but some of her stuff I feel like is just very generic, and I'm like, why is this the like most popular artist, bro? You know what I mean? Pick up the poison, sure. Destroy the evidence. That's great. Let's do that. Like Birds of a Feather, I'm like, this song is alright, but it's honestly just a lot of beep boop music, which is fine, but like, there's lots of artists who make beep boop music, you know what I mean? I don't know why this beep boop music is like the best, is the best beep boop music of all time or something. But maybe I am just uncultured. Oh, don't want to open that, bro. I thought I could put him in that case. I guess I can't. Who's around this corner? Someone coming here? He just saw that door open and close. Like, nothing suspicious there. Alright. We have to get closer to this lady so I could kill her. There's two guys right there. Maybe I can sneak around the other way. K-Dog says, I'm eating an apple, which is food and water. Life hacks, bro. Life hacks. An apple a day keeps the push cart pushing. Cassim says, so true. So true. Expose wire. Sure. Oh, and then whoever walks here can fucking get electrocuted and die. Oh, I'm not suspicious, bro. I am not suspicious. Oh, fuck. That was her? I could have fucking... Okay, wait. Hold on. My emoji thing popped up. Let me pull the gun out. Nope, the package is leaving. Frick my life, bro. And also I had a screwdriver out. That was her, bro. I could have fucking killed her right there. K-Dog says, does anyone remember that? I don't remember the Apple thing, but it's true. It's definitely how the music industry works, Cat Sim says, but alas. I mean, alas indeed. That's how, like, the tech industry works. That's just how getting a job works, you know what I mean? It's just that the music industry is a very specific, popular type of job. Alright, let's move closer. Can we turn on this water to create some sort of a situation? Nope. Alright, I'm just gonna get closer to killing you now. I simply must kill you, lady, because you are evil or something. I don't know all the details. Just know that you are evil. And maybe I could steal this housekeeper's uniform? Oh, another housekeeper walked in at the exact moment. I could put them both to sleep, maybe. Oh, there's a lot of people coming this way. Let's go here. Not sus. Crouch. Okay, crouch. Pull out my gun. They're coming this way, bro. Sneaky. I didn't kill her. Die. Okay, there we go. She's dead. I've done it. I'm escaping. They'll never find me, bro. Nope. Not over here, bro. Strafe. Oh, I'm so sneaky. They can't hit me, bro. You can't hit me. You can't hit this shit. Bro. Back to the attic. They'll never find me there, bro. Back to the attic. They'll never suspect me in the attic. Alright, I actually am safe up here. Though I need to get out of here. Where's the door, bro? I know there's a door up here. No, not over here, bro. Not over here. Fuck. Fuck, fuck. Switch to my other gun, please. Uncrouch. I'm gonna kill you first, bro. Alright, you're dead. You're dead. That's taken care of. Alright, not here, not here, not here, bro. Not here. Not here. We need a second exit, bro. This is the second exit. Here we go, here we go. Anyone down here? No. Okay. Climbing down. Climbing down. Ah! Oh, nope. Nope. Nope.
No sign here. We lost them.
Oh, fuck. 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 Oh, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. They got my ass, bro. How far back did I save? Oh, did I literally back? Oh, no. Auto save. Here, 609. I think this is what we want to do. We could have gotten that, bro. But Tramp Stamps, K-Dog says. She doesn't really speak to me strongly either, but that's okay. Kids just form much stronger attachments to music they hear a lot. It's also true. A lot of her fans, I feel like, are like 13 years old, which, you know, I can understand. When you're that age, you form a strong attachment to your idols. Where is this lady? Here she comes. Here she comes. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. A. D. Oh my god. Fight him, bro. Fight him, bro. Oh my god, he fucking punched me to death, bro. Hey Dog says, if they form a decent beep boop music for formative years, they'll pledge allegiance to their icons as long as it's sustainable. So true. I mean, like, I pledge allegiance to Taylor Swift, and she kind of makes beep boop music too. Katsim says, can't believe that worked. It almost worked, right? I can get this to work, bro. I just need to go into the attic. Katsim Sakla says, no, leave me alone in my attic. I almost had him, bro. K-Dog says, character's freaky looking. What's on the back of his head? It is a barcode because he's a fucking weirdo. He's a fucking weird guy, this guy. Dylan Sandel says, damn, I dropped to third place in chat XP. Y'all typing like AI. That's okay, Dylan's handle. It is only the chat, bro. It is not that serious after all.
You're gonna regret this.
All right, and now I'm out. I'm out, bro. I'm out of here. You never catch me. Into the attic I go. You never catch me. That's right. You lost sight of me, you idiots. Into the this way. Drop down here, right? All right. Oh, and there's a disguise here. There's a different disguise, but I'm still compromised. But at least they'll never find me here. All right. Let's sneak around. I need another disguise that is not so sus. But I have killed the people that need to be killed. Alright, Spidey senses activated. I need to get out of here. Onto the roof. Here we go. Sneaky like, sneaky like. K-Dog says, what I need to do is use my hands. Propane flask. Another propane flask? How do I use this shit, bro? Just throw this shit. I don't have time for this shit. Cat Simpsons. I've been Olivia Rodrigo. I've been AI. I've lived several lives. It's very funny. The many lives of the introverted badness stream chat, indeed. What is this, bro? Can I shoot this, maybe? Also, I've almost no more bullets with this, which is fine. But let's switch to this, because in case we need to get loud, we'll have a way to get loud. Alright, and then how am I going to get off this roof, bro? Now all these people, all the people they work for have been murdered, but they're still just hanging around. Alright, how do I get off this roof, bro? Oh, don't look at me, bro. I am non-suspiciously on this roof right now. Is there another disguise I can get? I think I can possibly become a mansion staff. I'm trespassing, bro. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. How does this man carry all these guns? Where do they go? They go in my crotch, I think. I'm just pulling guns out of my underwear for use. All right, none of these people are sus of me. Oh, that person's sus of me. All right, we can sneak back down. Let's sneak back down. Sneaky, sneaky. And we're going to find another disguise. And I'm not going to crouch like a weirdo. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. All that's left is to destroy the virus. Can I take this lady's disguise, maybe? Let's save the game. We did a good job. Yes, overwrite that save file, please. Let's put her to sleep. Why not? Can I steal your disguise? Nope. Let's just drag you into this room anyway. Oh. Fuck. Crime noticed. Crime noticed. Shit. Sorry, my screen keeps going black. There's something fucked up with my HDMI cable, so then I've got to pause it intermittently. Alright, we're close. We're close. We just need to destroy. Oh my god, everyone is freaking out because I put someone to sleep.
I found an old box of VHS tapes in the observatory. You need to see a specialist, dude. A shrink, perhaps.
I'm being hunted. That's no bueno. Can I... Oh no, those two are mansion staff as well. I'm running out of disguises here. Running out of disguises. Oh boy. Two people coming this way that are sus of me.
Ah, you bitch! I'm gonna get you for this.
Not if I get you first, motherfucker. I'm gonna kill you. Take your disguise. How do you survive those bullets? Oh my god. Judo chop his ass. Fucking put this gun away. Oh my god, bro. Fuck you guys. You'll never catch me. You never catch me. You'll never fucking catch me, bro. Subdue, 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 run. God damn it, bro. Alright, we're close. We're close to getting this mission done. If I would stop faffing around and start taking this more seriously. We need a disguise. We need to get back to level 0, and I need a better disguise. Because right now, I'm extremely compromised and everyone is sus of me. Because I've been very sus this whole time. DNA-specific virus. See, these guys are bad people, bro. They're trying to have some biological weapon out in the world. We can't be having none of that shit, bro. Alright, let's go back down to the first floor. Yes. Yes. Can't you parkour off the roof again? I know, this time, it's not giving me the option to parkour off the roof, even though I'm mashing X at the edge of the roof. It's not letting me jump off like a badass, so I guess not. I guess I'm more limited in my parkour abilities. But in the last level, that was so awesome how I parkoured off that ledge to avoid those fucking sneak right under the noses of those bitches. This time, no such luck, I guess. Fire poker. Don't mind if I do. Oh, let's put that down. Sure. What do I have? Anything? I don't think we need this toy tank, bro.
Wait a minute. Excuse me, I think that...
Nope. No wait a minute. Me, no wait, no minute. Is this more disguise place, please? Disguises? Disguises. Disguise. Oh, I'm so sneaky. Dude, now they have no idea who I am, bro.
Yeah, no butlers, waiters, and manservants here. You know that. You can't pass. Move on.
All right.
Pretty goddamn expensive.
I do. Got it from Caruso's private stash.
Are you trying to get fired?
Oh, this guy is a scientist. I think if I be this guy, I will be okay.
I'm on a 2-year contract.
Just sneakily walk around, not be weird, and then I'm gonna be that scientist. But yeah, everyone said Piping Hour says, "Oh no, Dylan Samuels was canceled." Once goes, "Bro, he's done." Caston says, "Bro, he's Hitler." Did he even notice? I did not notice, bro. Sockless says, "We had a lot of trolls today." LOL. I would like to make it clear, I do not support that. I support the Jews. I'm not anti-Semitic. I'm not a Nazi, and I was tricked. I was tricked, but you did get my ass burned, DJ Uzi. I respect your troll game. However, I don't respect anti-Semitism. So don't make me ban your ass, bro.
I just need to do. You're trespassing.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Please turn
whoa.
around,
Oh,
sir.
whoa, 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 whoa.
That's good, sir. Keep going.
What do you need, bro? Oh my god, and a body is found, bro. What if I put this guy to sleep too?
Naked. Let me help you.
Can I get past here, bro?
I have already told you.
What?
This is off limits.
Why, bro?
Good, sir. Keep walking.
I'm a doctor, bro. Bro. I thought I could get past you, bro, because I'm a doctor. What can I do? What's this way, bro? Oh, 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 don't be sus to me, bro.
What the hell, buddy? What's going on here?
I am not sus, dog. I am not sus. I am not sus, bro. Back to... Oh, no, I'm compromised. Don't be this guy. Be this guy. God damn it. I think this is the perfect time to get my coin out, bro. And, coin it up. Oh, dude, I'm wearing these swag glasses, too. Alright, you got two people there. I think this is the perfect time for a coin. Although I'm out of bullets for my... Oh no, I have 2 bullets left for my quiet gun. We just gotta be very careful with our quiet gun. Oh, and we can turn that on. Definitely to get one of those guards over here. Dylan Sandals says time to leave NYC. I know. I'm so canceled now. I'm so canceled. I just want to say, I was fooled. I was tricked. Do not confuse my naivete with true racism. I support the Jews. I'm not anti-Semitic. Let me be explicit. I do not want to burn the Jews. I was tricked into reading a username that's spelled that is phonetically similar to that statement, but it's not actually what I want to do. I was tricked. I was tricked, you see. Alright. Let's try to get one of these guards over here and then put him to sleep, bro. Oh, shit. This guy's naked. Alright, let's do... Oh, what's this gun doing here, bro? Too, bro. I need to pick up this gun, I think. Yeah, that's my gun, bro. If we turn this on, this water on, maybe we can get one of those guards to come over here. Get him to investigate this shit, bro. Patience. Patience. Nope, no one's coming this way. Alright, then we'll have to coin it up. One Skills Vault says, I remember a couple classmates in my class put their names to sound alike with one being.
Whoa.
Now I'm not even gonna say it because I don't want to get canceled again. But there's a lot of a tale as old as time.
If somebody brought their senile aunt or something, who's leaving stuff like this?
One Skill Vault says, teacher read it aloud and it was great, or it was something like that for a Kahoot. Tale as old as time, kids tricking unsuspecting adults into saying fucked up shit. Kahoot is definitely, you know, is one in a long line of shit like that.
Yes.
Now this guy's gotta go so I can distract those guards. K-Dog says, I cleaned the coffee table and now I'm eating a little coconut cream pie. Amazing. Amazing work, K-Dog. We support you. Do not rewind 5 minutes in stream. Nothing bad happened at all. Nothing that needs your attention. But glad to hear that. You earned a nice little treat. Holy shit, it's so good, K-Dog says. You'll love to hear it. Bro, I need these guys to come over here, bro. That's right. Come check it out. Come investigate. Come investigate, please. No, no, no. Come investigate more. Yes, come investigate. What is that strange sound you hear? I could just kill them both, right? Oh, oh, oh. He's coming. He's coming.
Come on, give me a break. Huh? No one ever taught you any manners?
Alright, when he comes back in the hallway, we put him to sleep. Dylan Sandals says, HR got ammo now. I know. If they ever,
Please acknowledge. Sounds like there's some crazy fight going on somewhere.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm so disguised, bro. They do not know it's me. Nope, I don't want to be this disguise. I want to be the other disguise. Thank you. How do I get through here? I'm missing the key card. Anyone have a key card for me to use? There we go. Thank you, that.
Luckily, it seems both are within reach.
I see, I did just have to kill them. Well, that's good. Alright, let's save the game once again. I know, if anyone's gonna hire me, this is gonna get pulled up in my file, huh? Leaf X Say Hi 3466 did Kahoot in a corporate meeting. Good times, no nicknames though. Probably because they didn't want to get canceled like I just got canceled right there, bro. K-Dog says, I heard something about you being true king of Agartha. Ignore it. That's true. I am the true heir to the throne. In a non-weird way. In a non-racist, cancelable way.
Ether's field lab. You made it.
Look at this
Type of
Bond
things
villain
like-
shit, bro.
Look for some type of
This shit is
quarantine
fucked
unit.
up. Alright, I'm very normal. One skill says ignore the bullet holes in his outfit. Exactly. Don't look too closely at all the blood stains and the bullet holes. Nothing, not suspicious at all. It's on level 0. We gotta get lower, bro. K-Dog says, oh man, if you guys see those Marie calendars and mini pies, you gotta try them. I've never heard of that. Where do they sell them? Do they just sell them in any generic grocery store? Because that sounds pretty tasty. K-Dog says he does get to secretly influence the surface, which I feel like is kind of your vibe.
In the house.
I do. That's right. Security, team security for life, bro. Anyway, let's look at this shit. Guns. Key card. I don't need that. I could put you to sleep and then put you in a crate, but that doesn't seem too necessary right now. Can I jump down from here? Nope. Let's find our way down. Found the pies at Food Max. Why do all grocery stores have such generic names, bro? It's always like a... It's always like food store. That's like the average grocery store is what is named. Food Max, let's take it to the max. Maximize your shopping. I want Food Max. Food Max! They really do be like that, bro. They're like, food? You know that thing you need to live? We got it for you. Okay. Is that the only way down, bro? There's another stair at the other way. So let's take that, bro. Once Gizwell says, I like how the guard is part of a Stanford person experiment. Like, let's go, team guards. It really is true. You see someone wearing the same suit as you, and all of a sudden some primal instinct in you is like, we're in this shit together, bro. Let's fucking beat the shit out of these scientists. Fuck team scientists. Team guards for life. K-Dog says they were food maxing before Clav was born. Clav got nothing on him. Got nothing on him, bro. Alright, alright. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. No one here is sus of me. So let's be open. Open, just hidden in the open. Lee FX say hi. 3466 says slop and shop. So true. All us pigs gotta run to our
hey, mister.
grocery
How's it
store
going?
slop place to get our slop. That is what we were born for. Where is it? It is somewhere here. Oh, I see. Somewhere in there. That's the obvious place for it to be. That makes a lot of sense. What is this, though? Some of this shit... Oh, no. That's just a place to store bodies. No one here is sus of me. I am not a sussy baka to anyone, except that guy. But I can juke his ass. Juke his ass, bro. Alright, we're getting close.
Okay, so walking through this.
Right. Well, this is the control panel for the air purification system. We're at a critical stage of development. We keep the central lab perpetually doused in chemicals.
I'm
In
learning.
case of an outbreak.
Yes. We use a unique compound that breaks down the protein coating, which protects the virus, effectively killing it by damaging its DNA and RNA, so it neither infects cells nor replicates within the cells.
Blah, 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 blah. Exposition.
Better believe it. In its natural state, the prototype could infect and kill everyone inside this lab in a matter of minutes.
Alright, that sounds like what I want to do.
It's the most organism you've ever seen. Now all we have to do is tame it. Anyway,
Pigs
air
rule.
purification system clears the
That's right, we're
toxin,
just
so
little
you can
pigs.
enter without a hazmat suit. Just don't do it unless you're in a hurry.
Thank you. Duly noted.
That's it, bro? I thought they were going to tell me how to blow this shit up. What's this? I see. It's
In case of an accident, The central lab unit is kept perpetually doused in chemicals to stop the virus prototype from spreading. Entering without a hazmat suit is sure to be lethal. The air purification system is able to clear the toxin, but the controls are only operated by senior lab personnel.
Alright. So I can turn this off, right? Oh no, get a hazmat suit. Okay. Sure. I can do that.
You should not be sneaking around here.
Okay, okay. Okay, okay, my bad, my bad.
Bad for you. Just saying.
My bad, sir. The snorting is cute. I wish mini kids were real, K-Doc says. I would have 7. Teacup pigs aren't real. My day is my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. I've seen a video of like a pig getting dragged to slaughter. That shit was horrific, bro. That shit was the worst shit I'd ever seen. Not to suddenly bring like depressing shit into it. All right, that's how I'm gonna escape. Also, I assume this aircraft. All right, so what I need to do is get a lab suit, and then I think we'll be able to sneak past those guards. Parkour, parkour. All right, I need to get in here. I see.
Greetings, sir.
Team guards for life. Oh no. Oh.
Hold up just a hey, buddy, you're way past where you're allowed.
Okay. Whoa, finish him, bro. Oh my god, bro. Can I kill everyone here? I don't think so. We're gonna have to reload the game soon, but here we go. Oh, there we go. I'm dead. K-Doc says that is sad. Yeah, sorry, not to kill the vibes, but that shit did traumatize me when I saw that shit. Where did I save in, bro? 6. Oh, is this my most recent save here? Damn, we gotta redo all that shit. That's my bad. Lee FX say hi 3466 says NYC was fun. My manager had to rebook our hotel rooms due to evacuation due to buildings with broken columns next door. That sounds stressful as hell, bro. To imagine that fucking your building might collapse. I'm glad you had a good time in New York City, though. Sounds like you visited New York City recently. As I always say, I believe New York City. Despite my personal hatred of New York City, I do think New York City is a fun place to visit. So I'm glad you had fun. All right, we're back here with this shit. That was my bad. I should not have tried to get into that facility so quickly. Look at me running down the stairs. It's hilarious, bro. Alright, this way. Yes, where this is the bond lair is very suspicious and crazy. Let's go here. Listen to the same bullshit that we listened to just a few seconds ago.
Okay, so
Right. Well, this is the control panel for the air purification system. We're at a critical stage of development, and we keep the central lab perpetually doused in chemicals.
in case of
Lee FX say hi, says Boston ain't
We use
much
a
better.
unique compound that
I was
breaks
considering
down
moving to Boston.
which protects
I
the
do hear that
virus.
people don't have rave reviews of Boston, though. I feel like Boston is another hit or miss city. It's also pretty similar in vibe to New York City, except maybe a little more racist, a little less exciting, and a little colder.
Prototype could infect and kill everyone inside this lab in a matter of minutes. The most ferocious organism we've ever
But there
seen.
are a lot of fucking jobs there.
Now all we have to do is tame it. Anyway, the air purification system clears the toxin, so you can enter without a
My
hazmat
NPC
suit.
ass just
So
standing
do it
here.
unless you're in a hurry.
Thank you. Duly noted.
Alright. Let's grab this shit. Oh, no, not sus. Alright, save that shit so we don't have to fucking watch that bullshit again. Alright, and now we got to get in there. we're gonna need a lab outfit. So I'm gonna need to find a way to get a scientist alone and steal their outfit. Now that's not gonna be here. That's not gonna be there. A lot of people around. Now maybe I could get a scientist over here by throwing a and I do believe I need to steal a man's coat, which I believe is a little sexist. But that's the game, I guess. But brain breaks for the younger kids are literally like Among Us Minecraft. One Skills All says. That's very funny. Here we go. The kids, their brains are just so cooked. There's nothing left in them except dopamine. That's all they have left. I can't put you in here? Alright, then just go to sleep, bro. Oh, I can put you in here, right? Here we go. I'll put you in there. You are sus, One Skills of All says. Apparently the younger kids know a popular song among them called Red is Sus. Oh, let's also put this giant shotgun on my back away. It's a little sus. It's a little sus. Just a little... let's drop this giant shotgun. No need to have this, because I am a scientist. And put our gun away. Examine. Just look at the intel. There's some more intel. Apprentice kill switch has been installed. Push of a key. Virus instantly overheats and dies. Laptop controls the kill switch. Requires an access dongle. Gone to church. And disastrous outbreak. A kill switch has been installed. One push of a key. And the virus instantly overheats and dies. Gone to church. Alright, let's destroy virus. I see. I'm missing the dongle. Let's get that suit, I guess. I need a dongle. They really this part of the game they really just laid out for you, huh? They were like, this shit is easy. There's a guy all by himself you could assassinate. You gotta steal a hazmat suit, LMAO, Cassim says. Oh, but all these scientists are sus of me. They said we're too stupid back in the day, and TBH they were correct, or whatever else the rest are. The youth have been getting stupider for decades. They'll likely grow out of it, hopefully. Or they'll just be stupid like the rest of us. Did you say dongle, K-Dog said? I did. I need a dongle to kill the virus or something. Who is this guy? This guy is holding up the line here. I need to get in there, bro. Hurry up and do whatever you gotta do, bro. Hello, sir. Can you move along? Get a move along, sir. What's a dongle? It's like a weird USB, you know. It's like a fucked up USB. All right. Here inside the central. Oh, I see. I can get a hazmat suit and then just fucking kill everyone, which is good. But first, I need this guy to get out the fucking way, so that I can get in there and get a hazmat suit. Alright, they finally fucking moved out the way, bro. Not sus. Everyone, be very busy with your work. Yes, everyone's very busy working. I've got a key. I'm a very normal guy with a very normal key. Where's that hazmat suit, bro? They said it was in here. Aha. Aha. Alright. Alright. Alrighty. Cat Sims says your hair looks very nice this week, man. I appreciate it, Cat Sims. My hair's been growing out a little bit. I feel like this is about my ideal hair length. And I'm afraid to go to the barber shop because talking to the barber scares me. So, who knows, maybe my hair will get long again. But I appreciate the compliment, Catsims. I'm sure your hair looks very nice this week, too. Very normal guy, very normal key. I am very normally getting hosed down. Alright, here we are.
There, in the sealed container. The virus prototype.
Among Us suit. So true. One of us is sus. It's not me, though. Where's that dongle, bro? There's a dongle in here that I might be able to use to kill everyone. Turn on ventilation system. I don't know if we want to do that yet. Is that what we want to do, bro? I've got no idea. Sabotage computer. I think we got to do something here, right? What else can we do in here? Let's look around. Manual override, robot arm. So what does the ventilation system do? I think it'll kill everyone outside, right? Hey, too many pies for just half a normal pie, TBH. Hey, get those carbs. The carbs is how you have the brain food to fucking function in real life. Alright, destroy the virus. Alright, let's just fucking start punching shit, bro. Maybe this will destroy the virus? Will this destroy the virus?
Warning, temperature rising.
Alright, are you guys gonna die now? Are you guys gonna die now? Is the virus destroyed? It's not destroyed? How do I destroy this shit, bro? Oh shit. Nope. How do I destroy that shit, bro?
All objectives complete.
Oh, I did it. Alright, fuck you guys. I'm out of here, bro. You guys have no idea who the fuck I am. I am but a doctor. Yes, punch, K-Dog says. I wish doors were like that IRL. Me too. You idiots. Shoot it, one skills of all says. I guess I could have shot it, but I did the overheat normal way. You fucking idiots. I'm out of here, bitches. Alright. Successful mission! Charlie, we did it! Successful mission! Steam achievement unlocked. That's what we fucking play games for, bitches. I pushed that one guy off the edge, which I didn't need to do. But, besides that, I feel like we did pretty well. I don't think we killed that many non-targets. Hired gun. That's right. I didn't get the clown noise again. 1 star? I'll take it, bro. Oh, look at me. I'm leveling the fuck up. Oh, my God. I'm so leveled up right now, bro. Oh, my God. Look at all this XP, bro. Alright, that was really fun. I had a great time. Let us do some AITA guesser. Let's do some GeoGuessr. And we'll get the fuck out of here. Look at all this shit we unlocked. Shoot virus, LOL, Catsim says. I know. I guess we could have just shot it, right? It probably would have broken the glass and fucked some shit up.
A few at the company knew about the virus, not even the board. Must have been someone at the lab. I understand. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Fuck you, Illuminati.
Boss is unhappy. I followed
Oh,
you from
shit.
Italy. I guess when you're invisible, you stop looking over your shoulder.
You did this.
Someone in the car,
Yeah,
someone
they're
way in the car
exposed
for
to
you
ice,
is
yeah,
fucking
did the heavy
creepy as
lifting.
fuck.
I just pulled some strings.
What is with this trope too?
Yeah,
I feel like you would notice someone in the car behind you.
How do you expect?
I play dirty. That's how you defeat a stronger opponent. You strike from behind. Now give me the key.
You have a family? Trust me, if there's a weakness, Providence will find it.
I'll take my chances. The key.
Fine. Won't do you much good.
You gonna blow up the car, bro?
It's funny. Cobb said the same thing. Thank you, messenger.
Don't. I just killed you.
Oh, so deep.
And we're even.
Bam. K-Dog says his face makes me unhappy. I know. Two creepy looking dudes in a car. Mission accomplished. Alright, that was great. Like I said, let's do some AITA guesser. Some GeoGuessr. And get the frick out of here. I had a great time streaming. I had very fun. Thank you everyone for giving me a space for me to vent about my fucking fucked up bullshit ass life. It's much appreciated. And hell, if anyone wants to talk about their life right now, you've got an open invitation in chat. But like I said, I respect everyone's privacy. I keep thinking about how that guy got my ass, bro. Adblock Plus, thank you. He got my ass to say that thing. It's not funny. It's not funny that I said that thing. It's racist and fucked up. But he got my ass, bro. He got my fucking ass. AITA, yes sir. Move my face slightly out the way or zoom out. There we go. AITA for leaving my wife to sleep. We're on holiday. Neither mommy or I have had a bed from our toddler during the holiday. I find it weird when people refer to their wife as mommy or their husband as daddy. She's not your mommy. She's your son's mommy. It's weird. Our toddler woke up. I woke up. The wife was asleep. I got the toddler and myself ready and went down to the beach, leaving mommy to sleep. Once again, why are you calling her? And then you said leaving my wife in the title. You didn't say, am I the asshole for leaving mommy to sleep? Because you know it's fucked up. Why did you just say my wife in the fucking post, bro? I texted her once we arrived so she knew where we were. The wife is angry I didn't wake her up to tell her we were going to the beach. She's decided she's spending the rest of her holiday on her own because she doesn't feel like part of the family. I think it is fucked up. You said this like you were doing her a favor by taking the toddler to the beach so that your wife could sleep. But like, did she say she wanted to sleep, bro? It sounds like you basically kidnapped your toddler. I could understand why your wife feels left out, because like, why wouldn't you like wake her up and be like, we're going to the beach, do you want to come? And if she says no, you could just say, oh, just go back to sleep then. It's weird that like I don't know if you're like an asshole. I don't even know if that's true. Like maybe you were trying to be considerate and you had good intentions. But like, I feel like what you should have done was just wake her up and be like, oh, do you want to come with us? Like, were you expecting her to like blow up on your ass or something? One Skillval says, this clip will resurface 15 years from now and you will get canceled. I know. It's over for me. I might as well just quit YouTube now. Save myself the trouble. K-Dog says, the villains in People Under the Stairs do that. That movie is so good. People Under the Stairs. Well, yeah, what's up with the people hiding in cars, bro? It's crazy. I'm gonna say, are you the asshole? You are kind of the asshole, bro. I don't know why you didn't just wake her up to bring her to ask her to go to the beach with you. This is a bit of an overreaction to not spend the holiday with you. But I feel like you should have just told her that you should have just woken her up. Wes Craven, that's my man. Am I the asshole for asking my girlfriend's father to pay me while I'm staying at his house? This is probably you're the asshole, bro. I'm 22, male, Australian, and somewhat stuck in Canada. Ran out of money a little, and now me and GF22F are holed up with her parents for an indefinite amount of time. Like I said, I'm broke, so her dad offered me $50 to do a small job in the house, install a light fixture. I did it the next day, asked, so can I get $50? And he paid me. This is where my GF basically implied I am the asshole. I'm staying with her parents for free. They're feeding me and our housing, which I really appreciate. So I should have let the $50 go and said, least I could do. What do you think? I mean, he offered and then you accepted. I don't think you're the asshole, bro. You're the asshole, bro? I disagree. I think if her dad offered you, I think, yes, you should have just let it go. But if her dad offered to pay you $50 and possibly, like, they knew that you could use a little money, maybe they wanted to pay you $50. I don't think you're the asshole for, like, following through on something that her dad offered you. You know what I mean? Could you have let it go? Would it have been like the most considerate thing to let it go? Yes. But it's not called am I not the most considerate person? It's am I the asshole? I don't think you're an asshole for like participating in a mutually consented upon barter of goods and services. I'm fucking off today. Am I the asshole for laughing my ass off at my wife's expense? Probably. You probably shouldn't laugh at your wife, bro. Just for context, I'm 6'2" and my wife is 4'11". K-Dog says, some people are conditioned to always offer and always refuse. I hate that system myself. Yeah, I mean, I can understand that, like, you know, some people are conditioned to offer and refuse, but I feel like if you verbally, like, what are we supposed to do if, like, the verbal agreement is actually, like, not what we're supposed to do, and we're supposed to all, like, know some, like, secret moral code about, like, accepting or not accepting money? If you, like, if the two parties agree on a job done for money, then I don't see the problem in, like, that being fulfilled. You know what I mean? Is this guy supposed to, like, I don't know, like, that he should, like, have known beforehand to not, that he should, like, presume to not take the money. You know what I mean? K-Dog says it's dumb. I agree, it's dumb. Anyway, just for context, I'm 6'2" and my wife is 4'11". She is insecure about her height, and while I try my best to tell her she is stupendously beautiful the way she is, she got bullied about it pretty bad, and it's just an aspect she doesn't... Internal burp. She doesn't like about herself. If you're laughing your ass off about your wife being short, and you know that she's been bullied about it, and she's insecure about it, then yes, you should not laugh about it, bro. No matter how funny the fucking joke is, just contain yourself. K-Dog says, it's a kind of Midwestern avoidant, faux generous thing. It's true, they did say they were staying in Canada, so maybe the Canadian GF was, like, very Canadian, being like, you have to be super nice. In America, though, capitalist society, we're like, fucking everything's got a price, bro. So, yeah, who knows? With this in mind, we recently went to one of my favorite places to eat. Now, this restaurant has a really large counter, and my wife is petite, so the cashier couldn't really see her. We ordered our food, and were heading out when the cashier held out a giant piece of candy and said, "For your lovely daughter," to me. That's fucked up. That's not even a joke, bro. That's actually fucked up. I honestly couldn't help burst out laughing to the point I had tears in my eyes. Tears in my eyes, bro. And I had to compose myself before driving back home. First of all, I don't even know if a cashier's the asshole, because maybe he made a genuine mistake. If he knew that was, I feel like there's no way they actually thought your wife was your daughter, though, right? Unless you're like literally 30 years older than your wife. But yeah, that's fucked up, bro. Maybe it is or more of an age thing than a height thing. But if you guys are the same age and it's just a height thing, then I feel like that cashier was making a joke on purpose. Because there's no way you could mistake a 25-year-old woman who's short as a 25-year-old man's daughter, right? There's no way, even if they're different heights. The fact you burst out, like, you couldn't even, like, I can understand, like, not being able to help laughing. The fact you laughed until you had tears in your eyes, and you had to then, like, take fucking 10 minutes to stop laughing, that's fucked up, bro. You gotta have better self-control. He says, now if the asshole couldn't suppress his natural reaction, completely fine. I agree if, like, he had just, like, let out a quick snort or giggle, that would be fine. I feel like at some point, though, when you're starting to cry from laughter, you gotta fucking, sorry for being sexist, you gotta fucking man up and just fucking control your emotions, you know what I mean? But like I said, I was already wrong twice with those two before this one, so I am not the arbiter of who's the asshole. That's just my opinion, dog. Also, welcome to stream, Hiei. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. You're just in time to watch me guess where the fuck we are and then get the fuck out of here. Thank you, everyone, for joining me on stream. I had a wonderful time. And, yeah. I hope we all just keep on keeping on. Do they drive on the left here or the right, bro? Because if it's on the left, we are not in Kansas anymore. Seems like the cars do drive on the left, since the cars are pointed this way leftwards, and then pointed this way also on the left. So we are either in Australia or Europe. Now, where in Australia or Europe are we? I could see this being Australia. Don't they have trees like this in Australia? Looking for some clues. Dylan Sandel says, you sound like a pilot talking to the passengers before landing. We're just about to pull in to the end of stream. Time currently is 5:05 p.m. local time. It's a cool 80 degrees, and we should be landing in about 10 minutes. Looks like a smooth ride down. We want to thank you for watching stream with us today on Introverted Airlines. We thank you for choosing us. We know you have lots of options when it comes to streams, and we hope to see you again soon. Soon, the flight attendants will come around and ask you if you want to sign up for the Introverted credit card. If you sign up today, you can get 50,000 bonus miles to use. Sorry, not bonus miles. You can get 50,000 social credits to use in the official Introverted Madness Discord. Redeemable for one reaction to a message of your choice. Once again, if you want to sign up for that credit card, the flight attendants will be walking around with applications and pens. They'll also be walking around with trash bags. If you have any hateful, cancelable comments you want Introverted Madness to read aloud and trick him into reading so that he's canceled, you can put that in a trash bag and then put yourself in a trash bag. Because, how dare you? How dare you try and cancel our glorious leader? Once again, we'll be arriving in about 10 minutes. Sit back, relax. And we'll try not to blow us all up. Ding! There's a lot of English here. So, that makes me think we're in Australia or England. Once again, all the foliage makes me think we're in Australia. Now, where in Australia? I've got no idea. 46. Let's go here. What could this be? That's amore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. That's amore. Cheesery Deli, Kitchen and Cafe. Latitude Boulevard. Only Australia would have something as trashy as this. Once Hall says, I really hate this part of a flight pilot, but I hate to inform you that we will be landing soon. That's right. I'm going to try and distract us for as long as possible and have the flight circle around like for 30 minutes and just refuse to land. Sean Hearn, 821. I'm not afraid to read that out loud because I don't think I'll get canceled for that. That's a joke you may have missed from earlier in the stream. Anyway, hey yo, it's Introverted Madness. You don't know me, but I appreciate your content, my dude. You put out a lot of stuff that I think is relatable to people's lives. At least it's relevant to me. I appreciate that. I appreciate you, Sean Hearn 821. I appreciate that you can relate to what I say, because when people say that they can relate to the stuff I make, I honestly feel a little less alone, because I'm like, oh, you know, I'm not the only person who feels this way. So even if you might feel grateful that I say stuff that's relatable, I'm grateful that you tell me it's relatable, because like literally otherwise sometimes I'm like, am I the only person who feels this way when I make a video? And then when people tell me they relate, I appreciate it, bro. Campion.au, so we are in Australia. K-Dog says, this is how I feel. I appreciate you too, K-Dog, and the support. It means a lot. It means a lot. Sometimes, with this whole YouTube algorithm game, I'm like, what's the point? What's the point if I'm not going to become Mr. Beast on YouTube? You know what I mean? If I'm not Mr. Beast, then what's the point of me doing any of this? But then when an internet stranger says, hey, they relate to your video, then I feel like we're not actually strangers. You know what I mean? I feel like we know something about each other, which is like the antidote to like strangerhood and like loneliness, which is meaningful to me, and I really appreciate it. K-Dog says, you could be Mr. Beast. That's right, never say never. Haven't given up yet. K-Dog says, just start selling candy bars. I know, I just need to, what I need to do is, like, get, like, is do some really cruel prank in New York City. Is be like, I got, like, 100 Starbucks employees in New York City to fucking ride the subway. Last person to leave the subway gets $10,000. That would actually probably get a fuck ton of views, bro. That's why Mr. Beast is Mr. Beast, bro, and I'm me. LOL, K-Dog Doom says, where could we be? This western coast of Australia is the more populated coast, right? So I feel like we're more likely to be here. Let's say we're in a suburb of Sydney, just because I've got no idea where we could be. Sydney's popular, could be around here. Dylan Sandel says, I don't relate to your thoughts, but I relate to your thinking. I mean, I appreciate that too. Sometimes I think like I'm a fucked up thinker. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I'm like, is my thought process fucked up? Maybe if I improve my thought process, I wouldn't be so fucked up. So I appreciate that too, Dylan Sandel. Just anything where, we can connect as human beings and say that, like, I understand some part of your experience and you understand some part of my experience. I'm like, that is what this whole being alive thing is about, dog. K-Dog says, if you compare Intro to Larry David, it makes sense. Both from Brooklyn. Yeah, both have. That would be a great Curb Your Enthusiasm sketch. Like Larry David is I don't know why Larry David would be streaming, but he's streaming, and then he says something. He says he's playing Kahoot with. He's like a substitute teacher, and he's playing Kahoot, and then one of the kids gets him to say something cancelable, and then the fucking principal walks in, and he's like, and the principal hears about it, and he's like, I can't believe you said that. Larry David's like, what? I didn't know what it was. The kids, they said they put some fucked up names in the Kahoot. I'm doing a bad Larry David impression, but you know what I mean. That would be a good Larry David stretch. Sean Hearn 821 says, capitalism, the algorithm, etc., they all kind of incentivize you to make the most appealing content. That's Mr. Beast, but I appreciate you just making the shit that's important to you, you know? I do know what you mean, Sean Hearn, and I appreciate that you real recognize real. You know what I mean? I appreciate that you recognize that I do feel like sometimes like our society culturally rewards like the lowest common denominator content or whatever, just because it's like if it's the lowest common denominator, it's more accessible to more people. And that's not to say that like, oh, everything has to be highbrow and like I look down upon, lowest common denominator content. But definitely like I feel like my stuff that I make is pretty niche and like very honest and truthful to what I feel. And I know that might not be the most popular thing for fucking 12-year-olds to be watching on the internet compared to Skibbity Toilet. You know what I mean? But still, I like it. And so, I just gotta do me, bro. K-Dog says, S-tier Larry David impression. It wasn't, but it's okay. I appreciate it, K-Dog. I appreciate you for softening the roast. Alright, there's a lot of stores here. We might be able to find something like, maybe there'll be a Melbourne massage parlor or something. But if not, we'll wrap it up soon. As I said, we gotta land this flight eventually. Once Girl says, I'm gonna open the Bad Apple Monster and share with my dad now. And it is very cute, as K-Dog says. Content for everyone is content for no one, Dylan Sandal says. That is very deep. That is so deep. Thomastown. Alright, so where the fuck is Thomastown, bro? That is very deep, Dylan Sandal. I agree. It's like, like Mr. Beast makes content for everyone, but I don't know anyone who's like, Mr. Beast is my favorite YouTuber. You know what I mean? I'm sure he does have people who think he's their favorite YouTuber, but I feel like more people actually probably Mr. Beast's approval rating is probably actually like below 50%. You know what I mean? Plane running out of fuel, Dylan Sandal says. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna lean into the map and see if I can find Thomastown on this map. Hold on. Give me a second, everyone. I don't see it. It seems like Thomastown is probably a smaller city, which makes sense because it looks like a small city, bro. Thomastown. All right, well, at least we know we're in Thomastown, bro. If I had more time, I would look for it, but as Dylan Sandal said, planes run out of fuel. So, Milk Run. Bachelor handbags and groceries delivered in minutes. What the fuck kind of service app is that, bro? So I think we will stick with our guess that is maybe a suburb of Sydney. I could believe Thomastown is like a suburb of Sydney, although I can't find it. Thomastown, huh? Australia. Australia seems nice, but it just seems like a USA, but worse. You know what I mean? Where everyone's speaking with Australian accents. Like, this basically just looks like your average American town, but Australianified. All right, let's guess. Ooh, I thought we were close. We weren't close. It's a suburb of Melbourne. Well, it was a suburb of something. Yeah, damn, if I had more, I should have just checked the big cities to see if I could have found a suburb, but that's all right. I got a positive message from GeoGuessr. Anyway, that's the stream, everyone. Thank you for joining me on stream. I had a wonderful time. Yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your day, a wonderful weekend. Minecraft therapy coming soon as I edit that shit. And I'll catch y'all soon. I'll catch y'all soon, either next week or on the Discord or whenever I see y'all. Thank y'all for joining me and your wonderful messages. I had a really great time streaming. And we've landed in Melbourne. Thank you for flying with Introverted Airlines. We hope that you stay safe, stay sane. Sean Herne21 says thank you, sir. No, thank you for flying with Introverted Airlines. It means a lot to us. We hope to see you again soon. Stay safe, stay sane. We'll catch you next time. Peace. And yes, there is a Discord. It's in I'll put the link in the description.